Okay, so I am going to be box braiding my hair in probably micros or medium-sized micros. I don't want them too big and I don't want them too small, but I heard that the smaller the braid, the longer it lasts. I don't know, that's what I heard. So as a protective style, I do want to make my braids last for at least 2 to 3 months now that the fall and winter time is coming. Okay, so this is the hair that I'm going to be using. Nothing special in particular, just hair that I got from my local beauty supply store. It's about $1.99 a pack. And I know the lighting is not so well, but if you can see the color, this pack here is number 30 and the other pack is 27. Altogether I got 5 packs, and this is here that I already took out the pack already. This is this is 27 and 30 I put together myself. Okay, and I cut the hair in half. I know if you want your braids longer, you can leave it as is, which is probably about, I heard, about 25 to like 32 inches long waist length, but I really don't want my braids that long. Like the Poetic Justice braids or something like that. So I did cut the packs in half. Hopefully 5 will be enough. I will come back when maybe half or a quarter is done. Okay, this is going to take me probably 2 days because I am busy working, and I am going to start the front first before I could go to work, at least put in a ponytail, and then come back and work on the back of my head. So I highly suggest, if you have a busy lifestyle and you can't really stay focused for 6 to 10 hours doing micros, work on the front of your hair first before you could put it back in a ponytail and go on about your day. Okay, so I'll see you later, and I will probably have half of it done or a quarter of it done. It's about 8, 9, 10 hours since I first started, and stop and go, and I just did the front. And the reason why I did the front is because if I'm gotta go out, I could just pull it back in a ponytail. So as you can see, still have a little bit left here in the front and the back. I don't know how good you can see it though. So this here, this is the front so far. This particular style, the reason why I have a lot of hair out, I got this look from another YouTube user, and I'll put her description in the bottom. I'll put her name in the description. Her hair is in micros with synthetic, and she left a lot out and she made it wavy by dipping it in hot water. So that's the look that I'm going for. I'm almost done. I have around a quarter left of my head. This whole side here in the back I still have to do. I did the front. I did all of this last night and in the afternoon, and this is my second day continuing. It could be a 2-day process if you're busy working and you have distractions. That's just reality. So today's day 2, and I'm guaranteed that I will finish tonight. So I'm finishing up this last section here, and I will be working on the back, and the final stage. Of course I can't wear it like this But the final stage is I'm going to be braiding it in bigger jumbo braids and dipping it in hot water for it could be curly. Okay, and I'll put the user that I got this from, the YouTube user. This style, her name is I believe the username is Tamika Pierce. So I'll put the link, and this is the look that I'm trying to go for because I really like the way it came out on her. She had micros just like this, and she left out a lot of hair, and it looked like it was wet and wavy. I loved it, and it was blonde also. Mine is not as blonde as hers. Mine is more of an auburn color, and it's number 27 and number 30 on the top. Piece of hair to start the braiding. I just take this piece, grab my hair, see I'm trying to get it close to the scalp so it can be nice and tight, and I just wrap it around. You see that? So this is my real hair right here, and just start to braid. Make sure it's nice and tight, so you want to just keep pulling it. And just continue to braid. Use your real hair as the third section of hair, or whatever you want to call it. Now what you probably would want to do is probably braid it all the way down to where your real hair stops. Okay, my real hair stopped about right there. And you don't have to do this, but if you want to do this type of style where you want to leave your majority of your tips out for it could be nice and wavy when you dip it in the hot water, I do a slip knot. And I know this is common with human hair, but see, I just did that slip knot. Take a little strand and you just wrap it around, put it through the loop, and I got my slip knot. And I don't know, I think with micro braids, you probably want to do that. This hair, even though it's synthetic, it is very silky, and a lot of it is going to be out. See how much hair I left out, and I really don't want that to come loose. So all my braids have slip knots in it, and you don't have to do that. Some people think it's annoying or it's inconvenient, and it does take a little bit more of your time. So I'm a little but hey, I do it. I feel that it's more secure. Towards the very crown, you could say, I made it as small as I can, but the back is the back. And I'm getting to the point that I want to just finish this up. Okay, so I just finished my braids. It's late at night. I look tired because I am. But finally finished. This is day 2. I started yesterday morning, and basically just stop and go. You know, it's a lot of braids to do, especially if you have distractions, you gotta go to work. It could take about 2 days to do a style like this. I'll say medium to small braids, not too big, not too small. And I know it's looking like a little bit like Diana Ross right now, but like I mentioned previously, I am going to braid it in a few, probably multiple bigger braids, and dip it in hot water, and it should get curly. Hope it does, because I cannot go outside like this. I like big hair, but whoa, this is really big hair. So finally finished. This is how it looks. It's nice and tight. I put some coconut oil on my edges and on my scalp. It's not super duper tight, you know, doesn't have those same results as if you went to a braiding salon. Boiling hot water, 4 or 5 bigger braids, and see how it turns out. So stay tuned. Bye. Okay, so I am back. This is day 3 with the micro braids. I finally finished. The first day was basically doing the front. I divided it into 4 sections, and I just worked on the front. Today's Thursday, so I started Tuesday. Tuesday I did the front of my hair, and I dyed it. And then yesterday I finished up the back, and I put it into 4 big giant braids and let that sit overnight. And this morning I dipped it in the hot water and try to make it curly, give it that wavy, wet and wavy look. And actually have a little tip when you want to make your curls, when you want to make your braids curly. The bigger the braid, the bigger the wave of your curl. Okay, so if you part your hair in smaller sections and, you know, make your big braids, you're gonna have more of a defined curl. So I did the 4 big braids, and I didn't like the way that came out. It was really poofy. It was huge. Really Diana Ross status. It was really big. So I didn't like it, and then the water wasn't hot enough. When they say boiling hot water, you see other videos, steam should be coming out. Okay, really boiling hot water, boil it on the stove, because that's what's going to make your curls set. So I did 2 mistakes. I have a lot of braids, and I only did 4 big braids, and the water wasn't hot enough. So I couldn't go out to work looking like that. So a little late. So I had to fix it and braid it up again, smaller sections, and I have a more of a defined curl. I like the way it came out. I haven't done it this way before, and like I mentioned, I was inspired by another YouTube user, which you could check out the link down below. And I never left this much hair out before. When it came down to doing braids, micros, for the past 2 years since I've been natural, I've always used braids as a protective style, and I'm always looking for new styles and stuff like that. Rate, comment, subscribe, and let me know what you think about it, especially the color. You know, it's a bold color, definitely. And that's it. So go ahead, try it out. The micros, it's a lot of work, but it's worth it. It's cheap. You're on a budget. Less than $10 for a few packs of hair. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye.